WB4AIZ, WB4AIZ, this is KD8SLG. Hey, Chuck, I saw you out there. What's up, man? All right, Chuck's gone. Oh, well. KD8SLG, I'm listening.
KD8SLG, this is KC8HDP. Well, good evening once again, Nick.
Oh, hello, Jerry. How you doing, man? Kind of testing things out. We've had the node drop off the repeater a couple of times recently, so I want to make sure everything was working before the show gets started tonight. I'm guessing you're coming in on RF, and I'm on Allstar, and that means it's working. How you doing, man? How did everything wrap up on the net over on WWOO?
Yay, everything's working. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah, it went good. We had 18 check-ins plus net control for a total of 19 participants, and it ended up wrapped up at 9:06. So I came up here.
Well, cool. It's Josh and Lucy show tonight. It's always a good time, so definitely stick around and say hi. I saw my friend Chuck from Florida was in here a second ago. I was trying to say hi to him. And, I think I missed him. But good to talk to you again, man. Awesome. And fine business on the club data. Those are always fun. I had fun doing last night with Gary doing trivia. That was a good time.
You always do a great job as well. And speaking of trivia, I left and went to the WatchNet at 9 o'clock, and I missed the answer to the trivia question. Do you remember what it was?
I only remember because I got it right, and that was Echo, whatever Echo was. I think. Change was right. King Charles did have all the dolphins. What was the other one? Yeah, I think it was Echo. Yeah, I can't remember now. I have it written down too. I'll have to go check.
It was the bulls that were made mad by the color red.
That's the one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just jotted back here to find wherever I had scribbled it, and I got an arrow next to bulls are red color blind. That was yeah, and I think that was a little wordplay with Gary there, that it was the bull answer.
Oh, exactly. Well, are you doing the pre-show tonight?
I am not. I have no responsibilities whatsoever. So, yeah, Josh and Lucy run the big show run the whole deal on the extra Wednesday of the month, let's say. And but you know what? I always end up showing up because it's such a good time.
Well, that's always nice once in a while to not have any responsibilities. And so, okay, I won't ask you to put me on the list. So I'll just hang around and get on it later. But anyway, I'll open this up and let somebody else, if they want to, jump in here. But great talking to you, Nick, and we'll catch you on the net. KD8SLG, this is KC8HDP.
Cool, Jerry. Good talking to you. KC8HDP, K88SLG. We'll talk to you next time.
Yes, I'm here. Probably before I had you.
Hi, Chuckles. I saw you keyed up earlier. Checked on my phone. I'm chilling in front of the TV. We've been watching Silo. It's kind of fun. Anyway, that's what's going on, man. Wanted to say hi since you were out there.
Look, anybody listening, I'm my usual routine. So, very good. Everybody have no rain today. And spaghetti for supper. Yummy. Times two. Anyways, W4AZ.
All right, Chuck. When I get to a computer, I'll make sure somebody gets you on the log there and stick around. The announcement should work tonight.
Be nice because they said it was fixed, but I haven't heard it. Anyways, I'll check. I'm going to stick around. Before I had you.
WB4AZKD8SLG. Have a good one, Chuckles.
Thank you, W4AZ.
W8WKY.
K6KJV, K6KJV, RevCav, KD8SLG. Everything working the way you're connected there, man?
Well, Nick, everything sounds good, loud and clear. Couldn't be any better. K6KJV, back to you.
Fine business, man, fine business. You link up a slightly different way than everybody else. Been having a little trouble there. So, if in the near future you try to link up where you're linking up, go through 48496 instead. That's 48496. Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. I'll go ahead and switch over to the main hub, just in case it, I don't want to give you guys no problems, so I'll just, I can't talk. I'll just go ahead and switch over.
Oh, you're not a problem at all. It's just trying to isolate things who may be blocking that one off. So I don't want you to get lost. Because, dude, you know, it's fun to have you around. Maranatha. KD8SLG, K6KJV.
Maranatha. Talk to you on the other one.
SLG N8YMY. I got that badge in the mail today, Nick.
John, that makes you official. Cool, man, cool. That guy does good work, and it's reasonably priced. And got to you. Can't ask for much more than that.
Well, if I would have joined the club about 3 weeks earlier, I could have saved a little money, though.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, man. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. If I had a nickel for every one of those, man. KEUIB. You know, living that $5 dream, a nickel at a time, you'd be having a good old time.
Now, that's a true Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Over, under. What's your vector, Victor?
Four. All right, I'll catch you on the net here. NAYMY.
Surely you're not serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. NAYMY, KD8SLG. I got no responsibilities whatsoever tonight, in case you guys haven't figured that out already. It is Josh and Lucy's show tonight. KD8SLG, standing by.
I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. NAYMY.
There you go.
All right, this is W8HRF. We've got about 60 seconds until the announcer. We'll get the BeaconNet pre-show underway. Please stand by.
The BeaconNet, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
W8WKY.
QST. Welcome to the BeaconNet pre-show. The BeaconNet is sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association right here on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio. It's on a frequency of 147 Mark 390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We light up the nighttime airwaves every Sunday and Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. Tulsa time. This is the pre-show. I'm here to take early check-ins and in and outs. I line them up, and Lucy will knock them down at the top of the hour. This is a controlled net, and we ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator tonight is Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. My personal is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. As is tradition, we're going to check in with the BeaconNet crew before we get started. Nick at Night calls it Nick calls it the Mickey Mouse roll call. So let's jump up to the top of the list and see how Miss Lucy's microphone is sounding. KE8YUK, W8HRF. How's it going, Lucy? You ready to rock and roll tonight?
W8HRF, KE8YUK, messing with my microphone and hoping that the kid stays asleep. I will be ready to rock and roll unless Will is rocking and rolling. In which case, we'll deal with that when we deal with that. KE8YUK to W8HRF.
Roger that. He is currently swinging behind us, wide awake. Can I get a smile? Are you smiling? No, he's not smiling today. He's looking at the little mobile above him, spinning around and around. All right, we're going to clear with KE8YUK. We can talk to Dustin. KD80PC. How's it going, Dustin? How are our mics sounding? And how are you doing? You have no responsibilities whatsoever. Are you sticking around for the net?
W8HRF and the BeaconNet pre-show. Well, good evening to you, Josh. We're here. I think we're going to try to stick around for the net. I have another conversation going on another radio over on Simplex, so I'm going to head back over there for now, but I'll be listening in one ear and kind of following along on the blue screen. So with that, this is KD80PC back to pre-net control, 73 for now.
KD80PC, W8HRF. All right, Dustin, we got you sticking around, kind of listening on the side there. And we'll have Lucy give you a call later on in the evening, so we'll catch you in a bit. KD8EPC, W8HRF. All right, brings us down to just Nick. KD8SLG, how's it going, Nick? I heard you earlier. Radio sounding fine. How's it going, man? And you sticking around? I got to ask you. I know you are, but I got to ask you.
W8HRF, KD8SLG. Good evening, Josh and all the Beacon Netizens. Hi, Lucy. Hi. Betty, she's sleeping, sorry. And Will as well. I'm groovy, man, I'm groovy. Dude, we had a lot of fun on Saturday. That was a good time. We should do that all Ohio, all day thing a few more times from time to time. I bet Ray would love that, too. Anyway, yeah, I'll be here. KD8SLG, back to net control.
KD8SLG, W8HRF, roger that, Nick, and it was awesome to get 70 check-ins. That's a lot of check-ins. 70 check-ins is a lot of check-ins. Now, I have to say, a few of those were Mark's rechecks, but it's all good. It got us closer to the number, which was awesome. So, all right, we got you sticking around, Nick. Talk to you in a bit. KD8SLG, W8HRF. Brings us down to Nick at Night. KD8QKO. How's it going, Nick? You have no responsibilities whatsoever. What's going on? You sticking around tonight?
W8HRF, KD8QKO. Yeah, at least for a little bit. I'll probably be here the whole time, but I am a little tired, so I might leave early. I don't know. So if you call for me and I don't answer, I turn into a pumpkin. But I expect I'll probably be here because, I mean, what else am I going to do? Sleep, right? Anyway, I'll pass it back to you. Oh, hey, I don't know if it really matters, but I was looking at my email, and I saw the email that Gary sent out about Sarah announcements, and in the email, the day was wrong for the USS Cod, but it is correct on the website. It's on Saturday on the email, and it's Sunday on the website. Just as a FYI, just in case anybody asks. Yeah, Josh, I'll pass it back to you, K8QKO.
I see. Thanks, Nick. I hadn't checked my emails. But, all right, that makes sense. All good. Maybe we'll send out a correction or something. But cool beans. Thanks for letting me know. And there's a few emails going around. All right, we got you sticking around unless you turn into a pumpkin. We'll be on pumpkin watch. Clear with KE8QKO for now. Brings us down to KE8VZA. Eric, as I mess around with the windows here on my desktop. Anyways, KE8VZA, how's it going? And are you sticking around for the big show? Uh-oh. Eric may have turned into a pumpkin already. KE8VZA. W8HRF. You out there, Eric? All right, never fear. We will see if Eric shows up a little later on tonight. If not, it's okay. He has no responsibilities tonight. All right. Where are we at? I added a couple people to the list already. We're at the bottom of the Mickey Mouse roll call. Got KF8G on the list, N8YMY, KA8MNT, Tom in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Tom. K5CFY, Mr. Ray in his customary number 10 spot. KE8QFT, Uncle Fred. N5 KVD Pete out there in Oklahoma. Got you in and out, Pete. Thanks for stopping by. And we got Chip. N9 KIW out there in Pennsylvania. All right. Let's see. I forgot. I'd like to remind everybody that this is a link system, so please key up for a few seconds before you start talking and hang on for a second or two after. We want to hear everything that you have to say. With that, we're ready to take some check-ins. If you'd like to check into the BeaconNet pre-show, please come with your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically, along with your name and location. Please call now.
Kilo, Foxtrot, 5, Alpha, Delta, Echo, Nick, KF5, ADE, Suffield for the time.
This is Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor. Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, Kevin in Valley Springs, California.
Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu, Chuck Katusa, in and out.
Kilo Charlie 8, Hotel Delta Papa, KC8 HDP, Jerry in Shreve, Ohio.
Alpha 8, AAHCT, Craig in Shreve, Ohio.
November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave, Copley, Ohio.
Well, good evening. KC8, Fox Queen Victor, Mark.
All right, let me pick it up there. Okay, on that round we picked up K8ZRY Jeremy, KF5ADE Nickelodeon in Suffield. Let's see, K6 KJV Repkev. Let's see, KI5MXZ Chuck out there in Catoosa. Got you in and out, Chuck. Thanks for stopping by. KC8 HDP Jerry. We got AA8CT Craig. NT8D Dave. WB4AIZ Chuck, and KC8FQV. Anybody else who'd like to get on the list, please call now.
Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD8, NEO, Daryl in
Holmes County, in and out.
Whiskey 2.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Mike Mike.
W2 JLS. Stick me on the list, please.
All right, let me pick it up there. We added to the list Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD8NEO, Daryl, got you in and out. Thanks for stopping by. KA8LYJ Bob. Let's see, I think it was KI5 Whiskey Mike Mike. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Mike Mike. Was that correct, QSL?
Roger, Roger. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Mike Mike, QSL.
All right, got you in there. By the way, are you mobile? Do you happen to be mobile? I thought I might have heard some road noise.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I am mobile in Oxford, Mississippi.
Excellent. Okay, fine business. I got you on the list, and we got you marked down as mobile, and we picked up John, W2JLS. Okay. Actually, let's do one more call. Anybody else out there? Call now. All right, fine business. Let's go ahead and work this list. I think we only have one mobile. Let's jump back to Jeff, KI5WMM. Jeff, how's it going? Where are you headed? And are you sticking around for the big show that starts at the top of the hour? Over.
Well, I'm actually in Grenada, Mississippi, heading back to Oxford, Mississippi, currently. And I'm not even sure what I checked into. I just heard you calling for names, so I figured I'd check in. And if I wasn't supposed to check in, you'd tell me. So if you would inform me of what's going on, it's going to take me about an hour to get home.
Yeah, roger that, Jeff. So this is the Beacon Net. We're out of Ohio, but we link up with a whole bunch of repeaters and networks across the world, actually. So we've got friends in Oklahoma and Texas, and we've got some Canadian stations that come in sometimes, some Australian stations that come in. So it's just a fun net, and we got trivia coming up at the top of the hour. We have a main trivia and an alternate trivia, and runs for about an hour, maybe a little more. We'll be able to keep you company on the drive there, and you'll be pretty close to the top of the list since you're mobile, Roger.
Roger, Roger. That sounds good. Well, I'm glad I could check in, and I'm actually coming through the Zello link. I don't have my DMR radio on me currently, and so it's good to hear. I'm getting out here, and I will be sticking around. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Mike Mike, back to the net.
All right, fine business, sir. We'll have Lucy, our main NCO at the top of the hour, give you a call, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, you're still in range, but we'll give you a call, and looking forward to it. So, all right, we'll clear with KI5WMM. Let's go ahead and jump over to Chuck, WB4AIZ. Chuck, I know you said you're in and out on the blue screen, but I wanted to see if you wanted to say hi before you hit the hay, as it were. WB4AIZ, W8HRF. How's it going, Chuck? All right, Chuck may have already hit the hay, so we'll say 7-3 to him, and we'll jump to the top of the list. KFAG, Brian, how's it going? And are you sticking around for the big show?
Yep, I'll be here. If you don't hear from me, I nod it off. KFAG.
All right, KFAG, W8HRF. Well, we'll know we'll know if we don't hear from you that you nodded off and turned into a pumpkin, like Nick says. So we'll have Lucy give you a call in a little bit. Can clear with KFAG brings us down to John, N8YMY. How's it going, John? You sticking around tonight?
W8HRF and 8YMY. I'm going to let you punch my ticket tonight, but I'll probably be monitoring here just for a little bit. But yeah, I'm part of that early riser group. About 5:45, we start warming them transistors and finals up on that repeater. So it's good hearing my buddy AA8CT out there too. He'll be in there too. So with that, I'm just going to monitor tonight for a little bit, and I'll check into the next one. 7-3s. Have a good night. And 8YMY.
And 8YMY, W8HRF. All right, John, I understand that. Yeah, you guys, you're part of the early crew there on the barometer net. I show up kind of close to that number 42. So, but good to hear you, and do appreciate you stopping by. And we'll say 7-3. Going to clear with N8YMY. Maybe hear you in the morning. And let's see, brings us down to Mr. A. K5CFY. How's it going, Mr. A? And are you sticking around tonight?
RF and the net, K5CFY. First of all, I want to thank you and just Nick there for doing the Saturday all Ohio net there for us while all the guys here in Northeast Oklahoma went to the Ron's memorial service. We definitely appreciate that. You did a great job as well, and I can't thank you enough. Anyway, and yeah, you do it again. I know the guy that's in charge of all the net controllers, so let me know, and that's me anyway. Well, we can do it again. I'd love to do it. Even it could be Josh and Lucy show for all that goes. Anyway, I'll get off here, and I'll definitely be hanging around. K5CFY.
K5CFY, W8HRF. Fine business, Mr. A. Well, we got you sticking around, and it was a pleasure doing the net this weekend with Nick. And hey, we're going to do it again. I know I'm going to be doing it again this Saturday. So, so I'll hear you guys this Saturday as well. My regularly scheduled every other Saturday. But it was a pleasure doing it this past weekend, and a lot of fun. So if we can get up to get higher than 70. I probably jinxed it now, but all right. Anyways, good to hear you, Mr. A. We got you sticking around. Going to clear with K5CFY, and that brings us down to Uncle Fred, K8QFT. How's it going, Fred? You sticking around for the show?
Yes, I will be here, and I'll be providing the Guardians update. K8QFT back to the pre-net.
K8QFT, W8HRF. Well, Uncle Fred, I'll tell you, you are my one connection with the Indians, the Guardians. So you keep me abreast of all that's going on there. So appreciate that. So we'll be looking forward to your Guardians update here in a little bit. So going to clear with K8QFT brings us down to Chip at N9KIW. How's it going, Chip? You sticking around for the show tonight?
Well, good evening to everyone on the net, and yep, I'm sticking around, hanging out with Tabby the Wonder Cat, who's actually the control operator. I'm just, pressing the buttons. But anyway, yep, gonna stick around, and we're glad for the rain. We've been getting a little rain today and expecting more tomorrow. Back to net.
N9KIW, W8HRF. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, we're glad to have a little bit of rain as well. My lawn doesn't look so brown anymore, which is good. It was on life support for a while there, but all right, we got you sticking around, Chip. Thanks for being here, and trying to think of the call sign of your cat. N9CAT, maybe, I don't know. We'll catch you in a little bit here. We'll have Lucy give you a call. Let's see, that brings us down to, let me go ahead and re-identify real quick. This is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel, my call, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. going through the list of free checks for the BeaconNet, which starts at the top of the hour. Next on the list is Jeremy, K8ZRY. How's it going, Jeremy? What have you been up to lately? And you sticking around?
W8HRF. Excuse me, it's KE8ZRY. Jeremy here in Ashland. I'm doing all right, Josh. Yeah, it's been a while since I've checked in. Figured I would tonight. I am going to stick around, just kind of hanging out, messing with the 3D printer and everything. So I'll be listening in, and I'll be ready for that trivia. I'll turn it back over to you. This is KE8ZRY.
K8ZRY, W8HRF. All right, Jeremy, we got you sticking around. Thanks for checking in tonight. We'll have Lucy give you a call and find business on the 3D printer. I have one sitting right here. I have not printed anything with it yet. I need to do that at some point. It was my brother's, and anyways, so he gave it to me as a birthday gift. So that was kind of cool of him. It's one of the Ender 3 Pros. So anyways, I got to play around with that. All right, going to clear with Jeremy, and that brings us down to Nick, KF588ADE. How's it going, Nick? And you're, I think you're getting pretty close to the time you're going back to Texas, Roger?
KF5ADE, Nick, Clodian. Yeah, well, you guys must be on a different cycle, but yeah. You're not going to believe how close I am. I was going to save it for Sunday's net, but yeah, we are getting very close for heading home. Maybe even Sandy has said something out there. I don't know. I kind of didn't follow too much. I got down the Ragchew app here, and I have not clicked onto the blue. Before I get everything else done with it, so it's working, but it's not quite all the way there yet. So I think it's because it takes a little bit for the time to start. But yeah, we're here, and we're here for the party. So very good. KF5AD, back to net control.
All right, Nick, fine business. We got you sticking around, and good to hear you, man. We were in, where were we? We were in Suffield this Sunday because we saw the Goodyear blimp flying overhead, and we were like, well, it looks like it's going to go land. So we went out to Wingfoot, and lo and behold, it did. So that was really cool. And Betty was convinced it was going to go on the water, and it did not. She thought it was heading for the water. It's like, well, it would float. It would float, but... All right, next, we'll clear with you. We'll have Lucy give you a call in a little bit. Brings us down to K6, KJV, Rev Kev. How's it going, Kev? I've already got your answers down for double Ds, and so, I mean, but are you sticking around tonight?
Well, hello, Josh, Russ, crew, and the youngins, and everyone else on the net, or should I say pre-net. No, I'm going to be hanging out in the parking lot, so I need to get my parking validated because I'm going to go feed my gut. It's roaring at me, so I'll be hanging out and listening, though, but you got me down double D's, Delta and Delta. That's right. Can't go wrong with a Cornwaldo bean, so I'll say God bless 73, everyone, and back to you, Josh, from K6KJV.
K6KJV, W8HRF. All right, Kev, we got you marked in and out. You enjoy some food there. I know I came home and I was absolutely famished and devoured everything in sight. Lucy had just made banana bread, so I just oh man, I love banana bread. So there was that, and what was the rest? Basically rigatoni. So it was pretty good. All right, Kev, you have yourself a good night. Going to clear with K6KJV. And that brings us down to Jerry, KC8HDP. How are you doing, Jerry? And are you sticking around tonight?
W8HRF and the prenet. This is KC8HDP. Well, good evening, Josh, and everyone on the prenet. Yes, I am going to stick around for the net and look forward to the trivia questions and making comments. So with that, send things back to you, Josh. W8HRF and the net. This is KC8HDP.
KC8HDP, W8HRF. All right, Jerry, we got you sticking around. Good to hear you. I feel like I haven't heard you in a while, so it's good to have you on the list tonight. Let's see. We'll have Lucy give you a call in a little bit. Going to clear with KC8HDP. Brings us down to Craig, AA8CT. How's it going, Craig? And are you sticking around for trivia tonight?
W8HRF. Good evening, Josh, and also good evening to Lucy. I'm sure she's listening. Well, if the eyeballs stay open, as John said, I'm one of the early people, and 6 o'clock. I get up around 5:30, take the dogs out. By the time I start playing radio, it's a little before 6. So, yeah, she can call me, and this will be. I did the little pre-net, then Jim's pre-net, and then we had some trouble with the boredom breaker and anything on Allstar. We could talk back and forth, but we couldn't get into to the repeater, and it was kind of interesting. And then I did do the boredom breaker and talked with Nancy, so it's been a full net day. And then, of course, talked with Jerry a few minutes before with the Wayne net, and now back here. So, yeah, it's been a busy radio day. So I guess today I can say I have been radio active. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, to all of the Beacon Netters out there. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. And go out and make somebody smile, because you know what? It'll make you feel better. Thank you, Josh, and thank you, Lucy. If I don't answer the trivia questions, I will be sleeping. But if you want the answer, come on in about 6 o'clock, and we can chat then. AA8CT back to W8HRF. Thank you, Josh.
All right, Craig, that sounds good. We'll give you a call in a little bit here, and if you're there, you're there, and if you're not, you're not. That's okay. But we'll hear you in the morning, and you have yourself a good night. But we'll give you a call. We'll see if you're around. And let's see, get clear with AA8CT. Let me bring this down to Dave, NT8D. How's it going, Dave? You sticking around tonight?
Hey, good evening there, Josh. Everybody on the net. Good evening, all the Beacon Net listeners. Beautiful night here in Copley. Yeah, I'll be around to hear the question, but I doubt very much that I will be around to answer the question. Just had a rehearsal tonight, unwinding a little bit. It's kind of neat. I haven't had a rehearsal at my place for a long time. And so for the locals here, and come out and check us out at the Blue Jazz Plus downtown Akron this Saturday night. A bunch of original music by our trumpet player Tim, and a couple tunes by myself. And so if you're into like straight ahead kind of jazz stuff, come hear us down in Akron. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and say 73 to y'all. Listen on the scanner and chuckle to myself when I get the trivia question wrong. Back to you there, Josh. WAHRF, NTAD.
NTAD, WHRF. All right, Dave. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll mark you in and out, and you have yourself a good night. And appreciate you stopping by, though. It's good to hear you. And fine business on the rehearsal and the concert this weekend. I hope it goes well. And it sounds cool, the original music, so that is awesome. So, all right, we'll talk to you later, Dave. Clear with NTAD. Let's see, where are we at here? I'm almost out of time. I rambled a little too much. KC8FQV, Northern Mark, how's it going? Are you sticking around tonight?
W8WKY.
All right, yep, Eric, I'm gonna stick around. Yeah, I can't fall asleep because I want to hear the trivias and I want to hear the answers. That's the more important thing. And then we'll see everyone that stays under a rock for the next 3 days over at the Ham Fest in Cleveland. So, KCFQV, back to net.
That's right. There's a Ham Fest this weekend. All right, fine business, Mark. We got you sticking around. Let's see. Bob, KA8LYJ, you sticking around for the net?
HRF, this is KA8LYJ. I shall linger. And it was a busy day. Leave all of that for the main show. This KA8LYJ giving it back.
K8LYJ, W8HRF. All right, Bob, we got you down as lingering. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Clear with KA8LYJ brings us down to, let's see, oh, man. Let's see, John, W2JLS. How's it going, John? You sticking around tonight?
WA8HRF, Josh, Mr. Josh. Pleasant evening to you, sir. Greetings and felicitations to the bunch. Yeah, keep me on the list. I'll be in the air, maybe down in the radio room, migrate from this Echolink. All right?
All right, fine business, sir. Got you on the list of sticking around. Sorry to hear about your power strip, by the way. Glad nothing else ensued other than it just fried itself. So, but I think I heard that this morning on the barometer net, but it was so long ago. So, all right, we're going to clear with W2JLS, who's sticking around. We last on the list we have Kelly, KC0LRM. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? You sticking around tonight?
W8HRF, yes, I will be sticking around as long as my phone here works on Echolink, so I can keep working over here. I'll be hanging around. All right, back to you.
All right, Kelly, fine business. We got you sticking around. Thanks for being here. All right, that's it for me. I'm 2 minutes past the top of the hour here. Not quite as far as over as I thought I was going to go, so that's good. Thank you all for checking in on my pre-show. Always a lot of fun. And it's time for Lucy to light up the nighttime airwaves. K8YUK, W8HRF. Light them up, Lucy.
Good evening and welcome to BeaconNet. I really hope I didn't wake up my son. No. I'm Lucy, call sign KE8YUK, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo, and I'll be your net controller this evening. The BeaconNet meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and appeal tone of 114.8. You can also find us at the Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net, so all traffic must pass through net control. We are linked in with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, and various other repeaters, so please key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we hear everything you've got to say. You'll hear a beep, but wait just a second or two after the beep, please. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? If so, please call now. Random node that keyed up. Don't scare me like that. Nothing heard. If there is any emergency traffic, please get our attention by saying break, and we will do our best to help you. In the meantime, we've got a good list of stations from our pre-show. Thank you, W8HRF. But if you missed the pre-show and would like to check into the BeaconNet, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, as well as your name and location. If you'd like to get on our list, please call now.
Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Hotel Quebec KE8 BHQ Benjamin Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Golf Delta KF8 DGD Bill in Macedonia and Echolink. I will be in and out this evening. Everyone in 73, have a good evening.
right, I'll pick it up there. All right, we got Benjamin Mobile, KE8BHQ, but then we had a bit of a traffic jam. We got Bill, KF8DGD, but then we've got, is it ROB or Rob? An ROB station. Could you come back with your call sign, please?
Yeah, the call here is Kilo 9, Romeo Oscar Bravo, K9 ROB.
K9 ROB, we've got you on the list. Welcome to the net. It's a good time. Glad to have you. Is there anyone else who would like to check in before we go down this list? I will take that as a no, and that's fine. We've got a very long list with a couple of mobiles to get to as well. So, without further ado, let's go through our trivia. I am the main trivia master for tonight, so it is the following, which I'll post in blue screen once I'm done. In 1894, Thomas Edison captured assistant Fred Ott performing what biological function in one of Edison's earliest kinetoscope short films? A burp, B, a sneeze, C, a yawn, or D, a nose pick? Again, in 1894, Thomas Edison captured assistant Fred Ott performing what biological function in one of Edison's earliest kinetoscope short films? A burp, B, a sneeze, C, a yawn, D, a nose pick? That's your main trivia. I'll post it in the blue screen, and I'll punt it over to W8HRF for your alternate trivia for tonight.
KAYUK, W8HRF. All right, tonight's alternate trivia question is as follows. The word muscle comes from the Latin word musculus. What does this Latin word mean? Your options are alpha, little mouse; Bravo, strong tissue; Charlie, rope; or Delta, small knot. Let me go ahead and drop it and read it again. Tonight's alternate trivia question again is the word muscle comes from the Latin word musculus. That's Mike Uniform Sierra, Charlie Uniform Lima Uniform Sierra. What does this Latin word mean? Your options are alpha, little mouse; Bravo, strong tissue; Charlie, rope; or Delta, small knot. I'll go ahead and get this posted in the blue screen. KE8YUK, W8HRF.
W8HRF, KEYUK. Thanks, Josh, for that trivia. Now I'm going to figure out where our mobiles are. I believe first up on our list for mobiles is KI5WMM. Jeff, how are you doing tonight? What are your trivia answers? KI5WMM. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Mike Mike. Are you out there?
W8WKY.
Darn, probably out of range. Oh well, thanks for joining us, Jeff. Hopefully we'll hear back from you later. Our next mobile, I do believe, is Ben, KE8BHQ. How are you doing tonight, Ben? Welcome to the net. What are your trivia answers? KE8BHQ, Kilo Echo 8, Bravo Hotel Quebec. Are you out there? Zero for 2. This is not a good sign. Well, let's go to the top of the list and see if Brian can hear us. KF8G. That doesn't look like a right call sign. That's the right call sign? Okay, KF8G. How are you doing, Brian? Can you hear us? And what are your trivia answers?
Yep, the call sign's right. I've had it since 2001 when they dropped the code requirements, so I've had it a while. It was only KF8 around for a long time, but my trivia answers is always 42. Life, the universe, and everything. But going on, sounds like I'm doing a rally or a parade with the Corvette Club tomorrow. They're looking for people for taking some kids for a ride. I don't know. Probably prom queen or something like that. Who knows? But I'm gonna go see what happens. If it's raining, I probably won't go. But I really want to go to Mays Valley, but it's in Hartville, so maybe I can dash over there after. I don't know. We'll see. Not much going on. I'm doing some train stuff this weekend. Astoria on Saturday, and gonna go to Berea Hamfest on Sunday, and then go watch trains over by the depot. So it's a train-filled weekend with me and Dell. So it'll be fun. Oh, it's gonna be nice weather too, so I think I'll take the fun car. With that, I'll turn it back to Ned. KFHE.
KFHE, KE8YUK. Hey, your answer down for 42. And I'm not used to seeing a call sign with, what is it, a 2x1? I am usually used to seeing 2x3s, yeah. My brain is not operating. Full disclosure, everybody, I just finished a thriller novel for my book club, and my head is still spinning because I have many opinions about it. So I'm not entirely focused on this like I normally am, so apologies in advance. Brian, thanks for checking in. Maybe sometime we'll run into you at Mays Valley, and we'll clear. John and Tom were both in and out, so then we'll check in with K5CFY. Ray, how are you doing tonight? Wow. Oh, boy. And what are your trivia answers?
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo in the net. This is K5CFY, and you are getting out fine, loud and clear down here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thanks for running the net. Again, thanks Josh there for helping us out on Saturday there while we could go to a memorial for one of our silent keys here in northeast Oklahoma. I don't know if anybody noticed that or not. In the blue screen, I put that Mr. Dustin was our 120,000th check-in on the Border Breaker net on Monday on my second-hour shift on the Border Breaker net. And on Tuesday, we hit our 2,000 consecutive day of running the net, 2,000 days in a row. All right, enough of that. My guesses are going to be Charlie and Charlie. You done a great job, Miss Nancy. Hang in there. K5CFY.
K5CFY, KE8YUK. Got you down for Charlie and Charlie. Oh, reminds me, I haven't heard from OG tonight. Wonder if he'll show up. Anyway, very sorry to hear about your silent key. We just lost one on our end a couple weeks ago, and it's sad. But I am glad that we have such a beautiful tradition of silent keys as part of the ham radio community. Very grateful to be. What did I say? Silent key Sarah. I don't know what I said anymore. Anyway, very grateful that that exists. Pretty much it for me. We'll clear with Ray. Thanks for running the Border Breaker net, by the way. It's a lot of fun to listen to. And we're going to pick up Fred, KE8QFT, Uncle Fred with the Guardians update. What's going on, Uncle Fred?
Well, first, let's get the trivia out of the way. C and B are the answers for the trivia. The Guardians won again tonight, 5-1. You know, earlier this month they were 11 games out of first place. In July, they were a season high 14.5 games out. So they've come back from all that to take a 1-game lead as of tonight in the Central Division. Let me rest for a minute here. And have a magic number of 3. The magic number means any combination of 3, be it two Cleveland wins and 1 Detroit loss, however, 3 Detroit losses, whatever totals 3 in the Guardians' favor will give them the Central Division. Tomorrow they play the Tigers again, but the Tigers are going to be loaded for bear because in the last week the Guardians have beaten them 5 times in a row. So we'll see what happens. Season ends. There's only 4 games left. Go Guards. And wish they could bring back Chief Wahoo. Anyhow, KE8QFT, back to net control.
KE8QFT, KE8YUK. Got you down for Charlie and Bravo. And good Guards analysis. I miss Chief Wahoo too, and I didn't even watch baseball. It was just a very noticeable figure. We got a lot of hand-me-downs from Josh's mom from when Josh was a kid. So we got some memorabilia there, which is kind of neat. And maybe sometime we'll have to visit a Guards game and have Will in it. We're clear with Uncle Fred. Wish you a good night. Pete was in and out. Let's pick up Chip. N9KIW. You out there, Chip?
Yep. Good evening to everyone on the net. And not too much going on here. My answers are Bravo and Alpha. Bravo and Alpha back to net from November 9, Kilowatt India Whiskey.
Roger that, Chip. Thanks for joining us. We got you down for Charlie and Alpha. And hope you have a good rest of your night. We're going to clear him. We're going to pick up Jeremy, KE8ZRY. How are you doing tonight, Jeremy? And do you have trivia answers for us? KE8ZRY, Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Radio, what's the Y? Yankee. Are you out there?
W8WKY.
Circle back to Jeremy. Jeez, we lost 3 people tonight. That's unfortunate. Don't know what happened with their signals, or if I'm not reaching them, or I don't know what happened. Someone, okay. We'll give Jeremy a shot later on, I guess. Now we're going to move on to Nickelodeon KF8. That's not even right. KF5 ADE. Are you out there, Nickelodeon? And is Miss Sandy with you?
Good evening, Lucy. Yeah, I probably should be an 8, shouldn't I? But no, we're gonna keep the 5 going. Sandy is still down in Texas. I'm still up here in North, and like talking to Josh, yes, it's getting to be very close, very, very close. In fact, we will probably be, not probably, we have a confirmation ticket to fly out of here on Tuesday, and so we'll miss we'll be there for the Wednesday night net. I was going to tell you all on Sunday night, but the cat seems to be out of the bag, so we are planning on heading back on Tuesday and I hope the word is reacquainted. That doesn't sound quite right in some ways, but yeah, at any rate, it's always good to go home after a TDY, and when we've been deployed many times in our life, it's always good to go home and head back there. So this is no different than that, and so it'll be a mission completion connection there on Tuesday night, and it'll be all good. Let's see. The trivia, it's going to be a B&B, Baker and Baker is what I'd like to go with. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really curious about one of them. I think I'm pretty sure on one of them, but it's going to be an interesting thought on the other one because those Latin words. No, I'll just shut up before I get to be too much. KF5AD, back to net control.
KF5ADE, KEYUK. We got you down for Bravo and Bravo, and I agree. When Josh told me his trivia question, I was racking my brains for my Greek and Latin root memories from teaching English and trying to figure out if I could pick out the answer from that. How dare. I think I know the answer. You said alas, nothing left. It's slowly trickling out of my brain, but, you do what you can do. Anyway, we're going to clear with Nickelodeon. We'll wave a hand to Miss Sandy. Maybe she'll come on the net a little later. We'll see. Real quick, we're going to toss out a call to KE8QKO. He was heading to bed, but we wanted to see if he had any closing remarks for us before he went. So, KE8QKO, are you out there still? Gonna take that as a no. Nobody wants to talk to me tonight. Oh my goodness. Okay, Jerry, KC8 HDP. Do you want to talk to me tonight? Kevin and Chuck were in and out. So, KC8 HDP, are you out there?
KE8YUK and the net. This is KC8 HDP. Why, yes, I would like to talk to you this evening. Let's see. Let me get the trivia questions in before I forget. I don't think anyone's picked A yet in the main trivia, so I will go with Alpha. And all of them have been picked in the alternate, so I'll go Alpha and Delta for those. Well, good to hear both you and Josh in here this evening. And if the note in my day planner is correct, tomorrow is a big day for you. So I want to wish you a happy birthday and hope it is magical for you. Don't really have anything else, so I'll send things back to you. KE8YUK in the net from KC8HDP73.
KC8HDP. I appreciate the birthday wishes. I don't know how you knew that. I'm a little psyched out, but I appreciate it a lot. I hope it'll be good as well. I actually have a doctor's appointment. Go figure. But I appreciate it. We've got you down for Alpha and Delta, and I do believe we have an Allen sighting, but we'll see if he checks in or not. We'll see what he says in blue screen. In the meantime, we'll clear with Jerry, and we'll pick up Craig, AA8CT. Long time no talk, Craig. How are you doing?
K8YUK. Good evening, Lucy, and happy almost birthday. I mean, you're down to a few hours now, a couple hours anyway. And hey, we street people, we know things. We'll leave it at that. Because I have no idea, I'm going to follow along Ray's footprints and do Charlie and Charlie, and for no reason other than I don't know. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. I'm glad that everything is going well, and if I scream real loud, do you think it would wake up Will, and then you'd have some other things to deal with, or not? Ha-ha. Take care. Thank you, both of you, and you're so important to us as hams, and so important to the club because of all that you do and contribute. So with that, this is AA8CT turning it back to the Miss Lucy show. And we're going to have to work on something that we can, we got Gary with Custom Select. We're going to have to come up with something for your YUK. So thank you so much, and I am going to be out because morning is coming shortly. Thank you.
AA8CT, KE8YUK. We've got you down for Charlie and Charlie. And as you were saying that about screaming, I had two thoughts. First of all, please don't do that. I have headphones on. Second of all, we don't need to get in more trouble with the AARL. FCC, AARL, same difference. They're both authorities. I fight authority. Authority always wins. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And I don't remember if I said it because I already got distracted, but Will did stir and open his eyes as you were talking, which was, it was like seeing the shark fin in a movie. You know it's out there and you know it could come for you, but he's still asleep. Good to talk to you, Craig. Really hope that you take on being a net control, maybe even for the BeaconNet sometime. I think you would have a blast. I think everyone would have a blast with you. We're going to clear with Craig. Have a good night. Dave and Chuck were in and out, and so we are on to KC8FQV. Mark, how are you doing tonight? Where are you at tonight? What are you up to? All right, this works out in my favor because Josh pointed out I haven't identified in 30 minutes. This is Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo. Lucy as net control of the BeaconNet. We meet every Wednesday and Sunday night. 9:30 Eastern Time is the pre-show. 10 p.m. Eastern Time is the big show. It's a good time. Usually it's led by other people, but it's the Josh and Lucy show tonight. So you've got me. So thanks for joining us. If you have the NetLogger app or the Rag2.app app, you can see the blue screen, the Almost Instant Messenger window, and that's where half the net takes place if you wonder what we're talking about when we talk about that. So, now that I've got my spiel out there, we'll circle back to KC8FQV. In the meantime, we have Daryl, who is in and out, and now we're up to Bob, who would also be a fantastic net controller. Sure hope he does it sometime. KA8LYJ, are you out there?
KE8YUK, this is KA8LYJ. Where else would I be on a Wednesday night? Having to do this, work the mic around a chunky orange apex predator that decided he needed to be cradled like a baby. And so I'm working at a little bit of a disadvantage. It's been an awesome day, a busy day. Up to a little bit of a fire. Don't worry, not here. But I'm a newspaper reporter, so I had to put out a blurb on Facebook to let people know what it really was, because if I don't do that, you wouldn't believe the things that they come up with on their own. And then had the Kiwanis Club installation dinner tonight, and just before XYL and I left for that, got a note from the VA with a very favorable decision. So it's been kind of awesome all around. As far as trivia, I'm going to go Bravo Charlie. And I'll give it back to you. This is KA8LYJ.
KA8LYJ. We've got you down for, I'm going to wait for it to load because I got it wrong the last time I tried to remember. My brain is still, Bravo Charlie? All right, see, that's what I thought I heard. Just didn't want to be wrong. Your comment about the apex predator needing to be cuddled made me chuckle because it reminded me of Betty. She has She is by no means an apex predator, but she's pretty independent, pretty smart, and pretty capable. However, now that she realizes that I tend to Will when he cries, she fake cries, noticeably fake cries, no tears, and just says, "Mom, take care of me. Mom, take care of me," which is super cute and very annoying after the third time. So I get that. Thanks for checking in. Cut you down the log. K8LYJ. We'll clear with K88LYJ is what I meant, and we're going to pick up W2JLS. John in Fairlawn. How are you doing tonight?
This is W2JLS. Good evening, Miss Lucy, and also just wish you a happy birthday here. I didn't realize. It was nice to hear. Apparently Jerry did some research. That's cool. But happy birthday to you. Trivia questions. I'm not sure of either one. Your question, I'm going to guess Little Mouse. I'm tempted towards yawn or nose pick. I'm gonna go just to. I can't imagine he would have done the nose pick, but I'm going to be daring. I see just looking at the guesses people have made, there are a lot of C's and there are a lot of D's. I'm going to go nose pick for kicks. So there you go. Otherwise, it's been fun listening to everybody tonight. I did make it to the radio room, so I'm not echo linking at the moment. But everyone have a great night. Good evening on your ears from W2JLS.
W2JLS, KEYK. We got you down for Delta and Alpha. Good luck on your daring bet. We'll find out the answer at the end. I've been notified that FQV is around, but out of respect for the rest of the list, I'm going to finish my next 4 check-ins, and then I'll do my circle back round because I do have a lot of people we are missing. So hang tight, everybody. I will come back around in a second. KC0LR Kelly, are you out there?
KE8YUK. Yep, I'm here. I'm not going to miss it. Let me get my trivia answers before I forget. I think I'm going to go C on the first one and B on the second because I really don't know. And yes, the guy that actually wrote that song did die like earlier this week. I was driving back from Wichita and I heard it on NPR. And I guess I put it in there on if you saw it. He also wrote the song for Mary Tyler Moore Show. So just coincidence. But that's all I got. Everybody have a good day, and I hope to hear you all next time. Bye-bye.
The more you learn, the more you learn. Thanks for checking in, Kelly. Got you down for Charlie and Bravo. And good information about I Fought the Law. At first I thought we were conflating the song I Fought Authority. And I thought John Cougar Mellencamp died, which I feel like I would have heard about. But he did not. He did not. He is still alive, different person. So I'll have to listen to I Fought the Law. I'm not familiar with the song. Thanks for the information. We'll clear with Kelly. Ben is inaccessible at the moment, so we're going to pick up Rob, K9ROB. Great call sign, Rob. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, good evening out there to everybody on the net from Germantown, Tennessee, basically Memphis. Yeah, it's been a day. I'm happy to be in and just playing with the radio. I have a warehouse in South Memphis I use for business, and I live in Germantown, which is kind of the east side of Memphis. And I'm in a condo, so I'm very limited on antennas here, and I'm a big HF guy. So I've been trying to get HF antennas installed down at the warehouse, but the place covered in RFI. I mean, it's so bad. I broke through it with power companies going to come out and look at some stuff when I get time, but I put on 3 common mode chokes on a feed line. One at speed point, one in the middle of the line, and one at my radio, and tweaking the settings on the radio as well. I'm able to work pretty much any band I want, and it sounds great. So I was happy to get through that. That only took a few weeks to get everything ordered and figured out, and a bunch of experimenting on antenna placement. And then I'm coming to you on a new Shark mic, Shark RF mic, which is a super cool device. If you're not savvy, check it out. I could not be more impressed with this. And my trivia answers are going to be Bravo Charlie. I think it's my first time checking into this net as well. See a bunch of Ohio people on here. I was born in East Liverpool. So anyway, K9 ROB back to the net. Thanks for putting on.
K9ROB, KEYUK. We've got you down for Bravo and Charlie. Congratulations on breaking through and making that antenna work. That's awesome. I unfortunately am very non-technically minded in ham radio, but Josh is impressed, which means you did a good job. Also, just to note, you're very, very quiet. We had to turn the radio up to hear you, so just as a heads up, you sounded all right. A little buzz. Yeah, audio was good, just quiet. So just as a heads up for the future. Thanks for checking in with us. We'll catch you down the log. Bill was in and out, so we've got AB8MO. Long time no talk, Andy. How are you doing?
KE8 Yuck from AB8MO. Yeah, I talked with your husband a whole lot more than you. So, yeah, it has been probably since I saw you at the game board night, which was a lot of fun. So, let's see. Maybe next time I'll try to get there on time. I think I was like a half hour late. So, anyhow, let's see here. Trivium. I'm going to go with B&B, not to be confused with D&D or B&D and D or B, so there. Translation, I'm going to go with a sneeze on yours, and I'm going to go with a strong tissue on Josh's, so there. Oh, you deciphered it. How nice. I was just trying to get a rise out of just Nick. I probably just tipped him off. Oh, well. I'm not used to being, yeah, right. I'm not used to being this far on the list here. I had a conference call with a Christian men's group. We're actually launching a retreat weekend. It's going to be just north of Pittsburgh, about an hour from here, about an hour and a half from here. It's called the Crucible Project, and I know I told Josh about it. Whether he remembers or not, I know would be another thing. So that's why I'm late. Got a lot of work, but looks like we're going to be doing it here in March of 2026. So that's all I got from here, from the land of snow and maple syrup, neither of which is being produced right now. But the leaves are starting to change color. KE8 Yuck with HRF on the side. This is AB8MO.
AB8MO, KEYUK. I'm being a little quiet because Will is stirring again. We've got you down for B and 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 B. Betty's favorite letter is 8 because it looks like a B, and she thinks B is Betty, which is great. Yeah, good luck with organizing the retreat and working on that. I know that takes a lot of time and effort. I haven't even done a very effortful retreat. I did a day-long retreat for my middle school girls when I led a girls group back in high school, but that was a long time ago, and life has changed. I haven't been on a retreat myself in a long time. Probably would be nice, but I would have some form of a tag-along or another at this point in my life. So, but good luck with all of that. We're clear with Andy. We're going to pick up Tim, who is not Alan, KI5TAQ. How are you doing tonight, Tim? Are you in the taco truck?
Good afternoon, or I should say good evening, Lucy. As you saw me comment, happy birthday to you. Let me get the trivia out of the way first. I, too, am going to go Bravo and Bravo for B&B. No, I'm not Alan, though I have been mistaken for Alan. So that'd be quite hard because Alan's got a lot of hair. And he's got that silly rubber chicken. I don't have that rubber chicken. Oh, well. But I did eat the Funyuns from Larry. So, hoping Fred Allen gets on to where you can hear him report Or you can ask him, hey, who stole Larry's Funyuns? But I'll send it back to Net Control. This is KI5TAQ.
KI5TAQ, KE8YUK. Thank you for the birthday witches. Witches. Don't give me birthday witches. That would be terrible. My birthday is actually tomorrow, but I do appreciate it all the same. And yes, unfortunately, not everybody can have a rubber chicken like Larry. Rest in peace, because he's probably asleep. What was he saying? I was, yes. So we visited the park sometime last week, and Betty made friends with these two middle schoolers. By made friends, she just followed them around until she wore them into the ground, and I think they gave her a bag of Funyuns to make her go away, and she ate them all. So I wanted to tell Alan in the net because I thought it was entertaining, and then I forgot until now. So now you know. Larry and Betty can maybe share Funyuns or look at each other suspiciously. Either way, good times. All right. We're going to clear with Taco Tip. Have a good rest of your night. If I didn't say already, we got you down for Bravo and Bravo. We're going to circle back to the top of the list to pick up people that we missed, and then I'll get some more check-ins after that. This is the W8WK. What am I talking about? This is the Beacon Net on the W8WKY repeater is what I meant. I am Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Kilo, last I checked. Net controller Lucy is my handle. And the Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday night, 9:30. Uh-oh, he's awake. 9:30 Eastern Time is the pre-show. 10 p.m. Eastern Time is the big show. We'll see how long I can take this because the baby's awake. In the meantime, I'm going to try to pick up the people that we missed on our first round through. KE8ZRY, Jeremy, I know you're having trouble transmitting before. Is it any better? Are you out there?
KE8YUK, this is KE8ZRY, Jeremy here in Ashland. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I tried to key up.
Oh, no. I don't think your power supply stuck it out, Jeremy. I'm so sorry. I hope that works out for you. I hope you figure it out. Yeah, we'll give it another shot. Did you fix it? He has informed us in the blue screen that his power supply is toast. I'm so sorry. Nobody likes power supply toast. I personally like split top wheat toast with butter. That's my kind of toast, not that kind of toast. We've got you for Bravo and Alpha. Very sorry to hear that. Hope you find a solution for that. And for those who wondered, if you just tuned in, if you have the Netlog, what's it called? Software. That's the word I'm looking for. Netlogger software or the rag2.app app. It's a website .app. Josh knows technical terms. Anyway, the point is, on NetLogger, you can open the almost instant messenger window, or the blue screen, and that's where half the net happens. So if you want to chime in and see what's going on, even if you don't want to talk on the radio waves, you can open up that almost instant messenger and see the fun on that side of things. Anyway, we're going to clear with Jeremy, sadly, and we are going to pick up KC8FQV Mark. Sorry it took me a while to circle back. Thank you so much for waiting. How are you doing tonight, and what are your trivia answers?
All right, KC8FQV. Well, I'll mention we got the Ham Fest Sunday over in Berea, and the 444.050 will be the talk-in and directions, and that 131PL.A. And then I heard there's one over in Ashtabula on Ashland at the Ashland County Fairgrounds on the 12th. And of course, the Massillon has theirs at the Map Museum on the 2nd of November. Plus, there's a ton of stuff happening with the Silvercreek group, Fox Hunt, all kinds of, there's always POTUS going on all over the country. And there's also all kinds of other things going on in activities that are ham-related and not ham-related. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Sandusky a couple of times, I think, to Cedar Point. And I'm going to say Bachelor Arts, BA. BA. So, back it comes. And, of course, yep, happy birthday, Lucy. So, KC8, Fox Queen Victor. Yeah, I pretty well did all my net stuff today. Matter of fact, one person called, and I thought I went in there and the Zoom session was done. They just called. So I don't know which one I was hearing. I thought I was hearing them because I had the other one in sort of my ear. And it's great when I can transmit on the 015 or something and monitor on Allstar to know that no one is screwing around when I'm talking. So I'll send it back to net control, KCFQV.
KC8FQV, KE8YUK. Well, good news. You got your whole transmission loud and clear. Sounded great. And it was nice to be able to hear you. We've got you down for B&A, otherwise known as Bad Attitude. B.A. Baracus is one of my favorite characters in, wow. Thank you, A-Team. Oh, man, I'm so rattled tonight. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Mark. I appreciate it. We're going to clear with KC8FQV, and we're going to try to pick up KI5WMM, Kilo India 5 Whiskey, Mike. Are you out there, Jeff? Yeah, he's probably out of range, which is the unfortunate risk we take with mobiles, but that's all right. All right, everybody, we're at the bottom of the list, and I just re-identified. So if you want to get on tonight's Beacon Net check-in list, please give your call time phonetically, followed by alphabetically with your name and location, and we'll extend the list. We're at number 33. Call now.
Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu, Chuck, Medusa, recheck.
Tim in Northwest Indiana.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Tango Alpha, KJ5 ATA, guy from Georgetown, Texas.
KR4 GSJ, Kilo Romeo 4, Golf Sierra Juliet, John in Tuscumbia, Alabama.
W8WKY.
All right. Holy moly, everybody. We had two separate train wrecks. So first off, we get KI5MX, I believe. Is that correct? Did we confirm that? Big shrug. Then we got CQD. We heard you in there. We heard... Am I doing it one of the... It's a train wreck. Basically, I know we've got Guy in there. I know we've got John, KR4GLS. Wow, that's not even right. GSJ. So we're going to start back at what we think we've got. KI5MX, is that correct?
KI5MXZ.
Roger that, Chuck. Thank you for the recheck. We'll come back to you in just a second when we straighten out this list. Next up, we've got, I believe, CQD. Are you out there? Could you come back with your call sign, please?
Yes, this is KE9CQD. Tim, I am here. Listening in
and just got home a little bit ago from men's Bible study, and figured you guys were still on, so got my Echolink.
Roger that. We've got you down. Then we had Guy, and then we've got an ERZ station, Echo Romeo Zulu station. KF8 ERZ. QSL.
Yes, that's correct. It's Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia.
Marvelous. We've straightened out the list, and we've got 5 new check-ins. If anyone else wants to get on our list, please call now.
Net Control, please check in. Kilo India.
Yeah, Lucy, I don't think you got
Romeo
my name right. Or my call letters. It was this KJ5 HCA guy from Georgetown, Texas. Anyways, if you got it right, you did. If you didn't get it right, that's okay too. Whatever.
All right, we've got KI5, RFI, Mac, and yeah, Guy, we've got you KJ5, ATA. Sorry about that. I only run the net control once a month, so I'm rusty every time I do it. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's give it one more call and see if anybody else adds to our list. We are at 38 check-ins. If you would like to check in, please call now. All right, that works for me. Let's make a clean sweep of things. This is Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Kilo with the Beacon Net. We meet every Sunday and Wednesday night on the W8WKY repeater. It's a good time. Come hang out. KI5 MXZ. Chuck, how are you doing tonight? What are your trivia answers?
I'm doing fine. I said I wouldn't be in because I figured my wife would have kicked me out of the ham shack, a.k.a. the bedroom, before now, but she hasn't. So my trivia answers are going to be alpha because I have no clue. And happy birthday. Kilo Indy 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu, back to net control.
Roger that. Thanks for checking in. Thanks to your wife as well. We've got you down for Alpha and Alpha. Have a good night. KE9 CQD. How are you doing tonight, Tim? What are your trivia answers?
Doing well here. Thanks for checking me in. And thanks for doing the net. Just enjoying the evening. Got home a little bit ago. Took a motorcycle ride out to the church for some Bible study. Came back home and checked on some things, and saw it was about 9:30ish, so figured the Beacon Net was still going on and I should hop on. I think tonight, I'm not sure on either one, but for my trivia tonight, I'm going to go C and C. We'll go Charlie and Charlie, and cross our fingers for the best. But thanks again for running the net, and I'll turn it back over to Net Control. This is KE9CQD.
Open mic, W8HRF. Thank you. Back to you, Lucy. K8YK, W8HRF.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wonderful net controller, W8HRF. KAYUK here. Have to reset my brain. Tim, thanks for checking in. Got you down for Charlie and Charlie. Thanks for checking in. I just said that. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. KJ5 ATA Guy in Texas. How are you doing tonight? What are your trivia answers?
Hello, speaking network control, Miss Lucy. Happy birthday to you. Anyways, yeah, this is KJ5ATA guy from Georgetown, Texas, and I could tell you what my answers are, but I don't know what the trivia questions are, and so I can't tell you what the answers are. If you want to read them off, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay too. Anyways, we had some rain today, which is unusual for been a little while here in Texas, but that's something that we look forward. Actually, this is our first day of a real fall kind of feel to it. It got below 90 degrees for once, and so that's kind of lets you know that there's a change in the air. Anyways, you probably know all about that up there in Ohio. You're probably already there and way below. So that's enough of that. If you want to come back with the questions, that's okay. Anyway, this is KJ5ATA.
No problem, no problem. Handily enough, I'm main trivia. Josh is all trivia. So here's your main trivia for tonight. In 1894, Thomas Edison captured assistant Fred Ott performing what biological function in one of Edison's earliest kinetoscope short films? A burp, B, a sneeze, C, a yawn, or D, a nose pick? That is your main trivia. I'm going to pass it over to Josh with the alternate trivia. So KE8YUK to W8HRF. Take it away.
KE8YUK, W8HRF. Tonight's alternate trivia question is, the word muscle comes from the Latin word musculus. What does this Latin word mean? Your options are alpha, little mouse, bravo, strong tissue, Charlie, rope, or delta, small knot. Again, alternate trivia. The word muscle comes from the Latin word musculus. What does this Latin word mean? And that's spelled M-U-S-C-U-L-U-S. Alpha, little mouse. Bravo, strong tissue. Charlie, rope. Or delta, small knot. KE8YUK, W8HRF. Back to you, Lucy.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am excited to figure out what the answer to that one is going to be. I think it's actually delta, but I am not sure. Anyway, we're going to tip it back to you, Guy, KJ5ATA. What are your trivia answers?
W8WKY.
Yeah, Miss Lucy, I'm gonna come back with D and D, double D, two deltas. That's my comeback with that, and I'm right until I'm proven wrong. Anyways, we're gonna throw it back to the network control. This is KJ5ATA.
Roger that, Guy. I've got you down for the Rev Kev special, double D's. And also, thank you for the birthday wishes. I don't remember if I said that before, so I'm saying it now. We'll clear with Guy, and we'll pick up Terry, KF8ERZ in West Virginia. How are you doing tonight? What are your trivia answers?
KF8ERZ, good evening, Lucy, and everybody on the net. And I want to say happy birthday to you ahead of time there, Lucy. And I hope you have a blessed day. For trivia, I'm going to say B, Bravo, and C, Charlie. That's going to be my two trivia answers tonight. I'm curious to see, especially that second question, what it is. So, anyway, don't know too much else to add. Just want to say 73 to getting everybody on the net. And thank you for taking the check-in. So, with that, I'll be clear. Okay, standing by, KF8ERZ.
Roger that, Terry. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Always appreciate it. We've got you down for Bravo and Charlie. And hope you have a good night as well. We're going to clear with Terry. We're going to pick up John, KR4GSJ. How are you doing tonight? What are your trivia answers?
KR4GSJ, happy birthday. I'm going to go with B Bravo for Strong Fiber and Alpha for your question. KR4GSG73.
Fun time. Don't know what was up with that, but we appreciate you checking in. Got you down for Bravo and Alpha, and hopefully you'll come back sometime on our next night. We're going to clear with John. We're going to pick up Mac KI5RFI. How are you doing tonight? What are your trivia answers? And how are things in Springdale?
Good evening, everybody on the Beacon Nets, KI5RFI. Well, we're going on about day 5 or 6 of cool, rainy fall weather here. In fact, we got about a half a year's worth of rain in about 3 days here. We've had a lot of flooded bridges and roads and neighborhoods down here in northwest Arkansas. But we've still got a couple more days to go. Then I think it's going to level off and just be nice, cool fall weather. My trivia questions, I'm going to go with Charlie and Charlie. Back to net control.
Roger that, Max. We've got you down for the OG special, Charlie and Charlie. Thanks for checking in. Sorry to hear about all the rain. We're getting quite a lot here, but not that much. So hopefully the floods calm down and everybody stays okay. We're at the bottom of the list. It is 11:02. My son is still asleep. We're going to do one more call before we go up to net control. If anybody wants to be added to the list, please call now.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
KB8LJ, in and out.
As Josh just said, you can't beat that. We've got AI5Q, Cheers. We got KB8LJ in and out. Cheers, what do you got for us tonight? How are you doing? Long time no talk.
Well, hey, Lucy. I just got home. I've had a 16-hour day. My day started at the beginning of the Beacon Net, and it's ending now at the end of the, beginning of the Barometer Net, and it's ending at the end of the Beacon Net. So it's been a long day, lots of driving, lots of work, getting my hands dirty, covered in anti-seize and mud and grease and all sorts of stuff. It was a fun day, but a long one. Happy birthday. Seeing as it's less than an hour away, I think I can say that. It's still early. And trivia. I didn't hear the first one, but I heard the second one. The alternate. I don't need to hear the first one, so don't repeat it because you're near the end of the net. I'll just go with Alpha for the first one and Bravo for the second one, AB. And then throw in an 8MO at the end. Hi. All right. Well, Alan should be getting off work soon. He usually hits the parking lot at, oh, no, he's still got another hour. Never mind. You said 11 o'clock, and I thought it was 11 o'clock, but it's 11 o'clock your time. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. Back to you, Lucy.
AI5Q, KEYUK. Great answer. We've got you down for AB, 8MO. And we're gonna have terms for all of the answers that people can give us, different specials for different combinations. It'll be a good time. Maybe Bravo will be AB 8MO's actual special. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, sorry you had a long day. Glad we got to wrap it up with you, though. Have a good rest of your night. Rest up. We're still praying for Teddy. I hope everything's going well, and potty training is going mediocrely okay with Betty. We had a bit of a regression, but today was a success. So, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, have a good night. Wish everybody our best. And Chuck was in and out. So that's the bottom of our list. Let's throw it up to the top of the net control team. Look at me. I already told you guys that I finished reading a book. It was one of those books where I kind of thought it was a little telegraphed. It was too obvious to be correct. So I read a little further into it, and then that seemed to be a little too telegraphed. So I thought one step ahead, and I was right. Now, I was right in the middle of the book, so I don't know if that counts, because I had plenty of plot revealed to me. But I wasn't totally surprised by the plot twist, moderately, but it was all right. I have a lot of opinions about that book anyway. That's pretty much my 2 cents with that, except that I made so much pumpkin bread, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin bread, pumpkin cake. That is just pumpkin bread in a cake pan because I ran out of bread pans. Good times. That's pretty much it from our household news. So I'm going to switch it over to Oh, wait, no, I lied. First, I'm going to re-identify. This is Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo. As the net control for the Beacon Net, which meets on the W8WKY repeater, Wednesday and Sunday nights, 9:30 Eastern Time is the pre-show. 10 o'clock Eastern Time is the big show. You're in the middle of it right now. And I'm going to pass it over to W8HRF for your traffic tonight. And what are your answers, my good sir?
K8YUK, W8HRF. For for Maine, what do I want to put myself down as? That's a great question. Well, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll go with a yawn. We'll go with Charlie on the main, and obviously I will abstain on the alternate. But anyways, have a pretty good week going so far. Work has been longer than normal. Been busy, so just trucking through that towards the weekend. And but this past weekend was fun. I actually sat down at the radio for a couple of hours because I noticed people were saying that the bands were all up, which was good, and made my first Alaska contact on 15 meters, and it was a POTA contact, and so that was really cool because I only have 6 states left that I need to get for POTA. I'm not sure where I'm at for worked all states. I got to get that figured out. But at least as far as POTA is concerned, I've worked all but 6 of the states. And incredibly ironically, I have not worked Oklahoma yet. I haven't worked an Oklahoma POTA station. So if anybody at the RCWA Club ever goes out and does POTA, shoot me an email. I need an Oklahoma contact from a station doing POTA out in Oklahoma. So, anyways, what else is going on? We got a whole bunch of Sarah events coming up this month. October is going to be busy. There's a fall apparel sale going on right now. I think orders close September 28th. Sarah Fox Hunt is coming up Saturday, October 25th, 10 a.m. out there at Bueller's. And Sarah's going to the USS Cod Submarine Memorial up there in Cleveland to do an operating event on Sunday, October 12th. We'll be out there starting at noon, going till 5. So sign up for a slot to operate from the Cod. That will be awesome. And the next Sarah VE session is going to be Saturday, October 4th, over at the Ripon City Fire Department. So pre-register for that if you're looking to upgrade. I need to do that one of these times. So with that, that's all I got for now. I'll be back for alternate trivia in a little bit. K8YK, W8HRF.
W8HRF, KEYUK. Thanks for the announcements. We got you down for Charlie and Pass. No doubt because you're the logger. K80PC, are you out there still, Dustin? And do you have trivia answers for us? Dustin is a pumpkin. Don't be a pumpkin in my house. You'll turn into bread before you know it. We're going to clear with KD8 EBC. Wish you a good night, Dustin. KD8 SLG, I think you're out there. I've seen you on the blue screen, but we'll see. We'll see. Might have 3 pumpkins. Are you out there, Nick?
KE8YUK, KD8SLG. Good evening, Miss Lucy. Oh, the Beacon Edisons. Hi, Josh. Happy birthday, Lucy. Happy birthday. I'm going to go with Bravo and Bravo for tonight, and I'm attempting to not have a regression. Oh, man. I'm not going to beleaguer this. I'm ready for bed. You should be, too. Bravo and Bravo. That's B and B, not B and B. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
KD8SLG, K8YUK. Got you down for B or B, B and B, or B. Josh will figure it out. Don't worry about it. Don't have a regression. It's bad for you. And it's bad for your parents also. Usually they're the ones that have to deal with it. Anyway, have a good night, Nick. Good to hear from you. K8QKO checked out earlier, so we're going to see if KE8VZA is a pumpkin or not. Maybe he's got toothpicks. Who knows? Eric, how you doing tonight? Do you have any trivia answers for us? We are definitely down one single Eric. Now I've got 2 more pumpkins to work with. You've been warned. That's it for net control. Well, because I'm net control, and I don't have to ask Josh what to do all the time, even though I do that. Anyway, I'm going to do one more call for check-ins before we read off the answers for main trivia. So if you want to get in on our net before we read the answers for our trivia, please call now. .40 is a nice round number. Nobody heard. We're going to read off our trivia. So I'm up first with main trivia. Here's what you got for tonight. In 1894, Edison captured assisted Fred Ott performing what biological function in one of Edison's earliest kinetoscope short films? A burp, B, a sneeze, C, a yawn, D, a nose pick. The answer is B, bravo, a sneeze. Sorry, everybody who answered D. I know you had very high hopes. According to Wikipedia, Fred Ott's sneeze, capital first letters for each one, also known as Edison kinetoscope record of a sneeze, is an 1894 short, black and white silent film shot by William K.L. Dixon and featuring Fred Ott. According to the Library of Congress, it is the second oldest surviving U.S. motion picture to be copyrighted, although it is now in the public domain. The approximately 5-second film, which was shot in January 1894, one of Thomas Edison's assistants, Fred Ott, takes a pinch of snuff and sneezes. According to the Library of Congress, the film was, quote, made for publicity purposes as a series of still photographs to accompany an article in Harper's Weekly, end quote. The published Harper's Weekly version is slightly longer than what now survives on film and depicts a second sneeze. In 2015, the United States Library of Congress selected the film for preservation in the National Film Registry, finding it, quote, culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant, end quote. You can be the judge of it. You can find the video online, where it looks strikingly like something that someone would create today in an attempt to seem old-fashioned. It's kind of like a black and white GIF. People never change. Go check it out. That's the main trivia. I'm going to pass it over to W8HRF for alternate trivia. Take it away, Josh.
KUYK, W8HRF. All right, tonight's alternate trivia question was, the word muscle comes from the Latin word musculus. What does that Latin word mean? Your options were alpha, little mouse. We had 7 answers for that. Bravo, strong tissue. We had 7 answers for that. Charlie, rope. We had 6 answers for that one. And Delta, small knot. We had 3 who chose Delta. The answer is alpha, little mouse. Musculus literally means little mouse because of the movement of muscles under the skin, particularly the biceps. It was thought to resemble a mouse scurrying under a piece of cloth. Apparently that's what the Romans thought. So apparently the Greeks also kind of thought that as well. The analogy made its way into Greek too, where, how do you say that? Mys, M-Y-S, is both mouse and muscle. So there you have it. The word muscle has its roots in musculus, which has its, that being little mouse. So there you go. The more you know. All right, that's all I got for tonight. 7-3, everybody. We'll catch you next time. K8YUK, W8HRF. 7-3 all.
Just got more fun. I have hiccups. Thanks for reading, Josh. That's the answers to main trivia and all trivia. That's almost it for tonight, everybody. I'm going to make a final call before we close this net up. If you want to be on the list, we're at check-in number 41. If you want to be added to the list, please call now.
KC8HDP or E-check.
All right, KC8HDP. Let's close her down. What's your recheck?
Well, I didn't intend the birthday wishes to come off as creepy, but it kind of seemed to. Whenever I hear someone say it's their birthday, who's a ham radio operator, I always write it down in my planner, and then when I hear them the next time, and it's around their birthday, I wish them a happy birthday. Well, last year, on September 25th, you were running the barometer net, or not the barometer, the beacon net, excuse me, and it was mentioned that it was your birthday, and I wrote it in my planner. So, being close to your birthday, which is tomorrow, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. So that's how I knew it was your birthday. I didn't do anything like W2JLS and creep on you or something. It was just mentioned last year, and thought I would wish you a happy birthday. So that's all I wanted to say. So great net, Lucy and Josh, and really enjoyed it. And once again, happy birthday. KC8HDP cleared.
W8W.
KA8LYJ for a recheck.
Guys, I think we're starting an after party. Jerry, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. It's very sweet of you to remember my birthday. And that's also a really good idea, writing them down so that when they come around, you've got it all set. Josh does that as well. So I think I'm just not on the air enough to remember to do that, unfortunately. So I'll have to shoot you an email and figure out when your birthday is so I can start my own planner. That would be nice. I'd like doing that. Thank you very much again, Jerry. We've got a recheck from, oh darn, Bob, what's your call sign? KA4, nope, KA8LYJ. Aha, we worked together and we got it. What's your recheck, Bob?
Yeah, Lucy, I just wanted to be number 42. And as long as I've got the mic again, happy birthday to you. Yeah, you only got 40 minutes left, so, light a candle or something. This is KA8LYJ.
KA8LYJ. We've got you down for 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. And as soon as you checked in, Josh went, I know why you did. Oh, boy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I don't know if I'll light a candle. I might celebrate by going to bed. I'm not sure. But tell Ida we said hi. We'll wave a hand her direction. And thank you for the well wishes, everybody. I love running nets, everybody. You guys are great. Oh, boy. That's it for us. On behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, W8HRF, K88EPC, K88SLG, K8QKO, K8VGA, and occasionally AB8MO, and KI5DAY as well on Sundays. Thank you one and all for checking in with us this evening. You're welcome to come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net, which is Sunday, and also Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on the W8WKY repeater. You can also find us on Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. In the same locations, you can find the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday. Finally, don't forget to check out our friends on the Border Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Time, on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R, or here on W8WKY on Wednesdays and select Saturdays. You've been listening to the Beacon Net. This is Lucy, KEAYUK, returning the repeater to normal and customary amateur radio use at this time. God bless and 73s, everybody.